What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? So attraction is free flowing. What does that mean? Exactly what it sounds like. You know, it's kind of a free type of vibe, free type of energy. It's not constricted, it's not uptight, right? It's not like it's not logical, especially when you're referring to young ladies, you know, when you're flirting or whatever you want to call it. It's not any of those. It's just kind of like a free flowing, just being cool. And I'm gonna get more into it. First of all, this is Terry Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I humbly appreciate it. Yeah, man. So a lot of times, a lot of men, they just get caught up in their head. And the reason why they F up with chicks when they're talking to them is because they're overthinking. They are thinking too much about what they're gonna say. They're thinking too much about the outcome instead of just being free flowing, right? Whatever and look, man, when I say cool, when I say it's about attraction is free flowing and cool, I don't mean for you to put on this, oh man, Joe cool, you know what I'm saying? What's up, baby? What's going on? You dig? Like, I'm not telling you to do all of that shit. I'm not telling you to play Mr. Suave. Whatever your coolness is, use that. Whatever way you get opened up, whatever way that you're free flowing, that's the way that is gonna work for you. Okay? But in general, it's calm. It's a free flowing type of thing. It's a exchange. It's a flow. Right? Attraction is, you could think of it as a flow. It's a flow of conversation and it's a flow of energy. Now on the opposite end, right? Not being attraction is it's kind of like a constriction. If y'all could think of it that way, it's a constriction. It's more logical. It's more like straightforward, you know. And I'm talking about the initial stages. I'm talking about the initial stages when you're just chopping it up with a chick or anybody for that matter, to be honest with you, right? It's more, when it's unattractive, when it's uneasy, it's more like a constricted, like a military type of vibe. Or it's like the dude is thinking too much. He's thinking too much instead of letting his thoughts and his personality just flow. And look, is your personality, are you just gonna be a winner with everybody? No, of course there's gonna be people, of course there's gonna be chicks that just don't vibe with you. That's just it. And yes, there is a physical component to it too. Some chicks are just, you could be as cool as you want to, right? And to some extent, right? To some extent, maybe you could talk to her and she'll like your personality to a certain extent, but that physical attraction has to be there, right? But okay, hey, look, let's say we got the physical attraction part established. She likes you, you're cool, you good on her end. You don't look like The Rock. You don't look like some kind of runway catwalk model. You don't look like a TikTok boy, right? But she, you know, you're straight to her. Okay, now it's the free flowing type of deal. You just talking to her, and one thing about it is another form of it is confidence. Yeah, I know it's cliche. Just be confident, bro. Just take a shower, bro. Right? That's what these little channels be talking about. It's true. Once you establish that initial physical edge, like you meet her physical threshold, whatever, okay, and it doesn't have to be anything extreme. Like I said, you don't have to look like a fucking gift from God, okay? You just have to look decent. Now you start vibing with her. You start going, that confidence is what's sexy. And what is confident? People keep saying confidence. What is confidence? It's basically just being comfortable in your own skin. That's what confidence is. It's being comfortable in your own skin. It's not being robotic, right? It's not moving around, you know, like you're scared of your own shadow. It's not moving around like you're worried about what people say. Okay? It's just you flowing through life, flowing through the conversation, and you know you're making good eye contact, you're making good conversation, you're making your body language is open, it's not hunched over and closed. That's what confidence is. And yes, you do need it. Like, your looks alone aren't gonna, they'll do a lot of good for you. Let's not even front. Let's not even sit here and act like your looks won't help you out a lot. They will help you out a lot. If you're in shape, if you got your style going on, what have you, it will help you out a lot. But that alone, bro, it's not gonna carry you over. Like, it's just like this. Think of it like this. At least on my end. Right? Some guys might relate. It could be a chick that is beautiful, okay? It could be a chick that could damn near be a damn model. As soon as I catch a vibe from her, you know, that stuck up, right? That I'm too good for everybody vibe, and you need to chase me and pursue me, because a lot of these, some of these chicks got that type of vibe to them, that I'm a queen princess. She could be, bro, she could look like Beyonce. She could look like Ariana Grande. Take your pick of whoever's beautiful, right? Take your pick. And that alone, that person, that kind of masculine coming off as a boss babe type of vibe, that'll turn me just completely off. I don't give a damn how attractive. Now, if it's a type of deal where she's, you know what I'm saying, super masculine and all that, and it's just a quick little smash session, of course most men would do it. Let's not front if the opportunity came. But in general, that's not gonna hold. That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna walk away from it, because it's like, hell no, I'm not trying to deal with that. Same thing with females, bro. If you look good, you're handsome to them, whatever, okay, check, you got that. But then you come in, you're kind of timid, you know, you're kind of being uptight, you're kind of playing it a little too safe. Okay, you're kind of playing it too safe. You're not really, I'm not saying you gotta be a wordsmith, dog. Like I had made a video that said you don't need pickup lines. You don't need pickup lines. You really don't need to whip out your Edgar Allan Poe pickup line phrases and all that shit. All you gotta do is have a simple, free-flowing convo. And hell, throw in a flirt or two, right? Throw in a little flirt or two. Tease her a little bit, okay? Don't play it so safe. Now, I'm not telling you, fellas, I'm not telling you to be like, damn, you bald-headed asshole, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you to go to those extremes. But just, you know, just free flow, just tease her a little bit. Feel me? And don't be scared, because we live in a society where everybody is just plays it so safe. And females, they are looking for a guy, right? They appreciate a guy that's, I'm not saying you gotta be thugged out over here. I'm not saying you gotta be Mr. Thug, you know, Mr. Thug a lot over here, pretending like you just a big gangster and shit. But they like guys that, and this is what they mean by bad boys. They like guys that are a little bit more free flowing, that don't care about the whole societal norm, the whole, you are so beautiful, oh my God, you have eyes of an angel. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. They want a guy that just sort of speaks his mind. And yeah, some stuff might be borderline like, wow, that was pretty different, but that's attractive. Okay? That's attractive to females. See, the thing with men too is we're naturally a little more on the more aggressive side. That's just masculinity, right? And aggressiveness, I said this in a whole bunch of other videos, it's not always negative. It can be negative, of course, but in a positive, more masculine way, it's just you just speaking your mind, kind of. Just speaking how you feel. Okay? Not being all constricted and trying to be politically correct, right? Trying to be politically correct. And look, I'm not telling you, and at the same time, I'm not telling you to get into politics just because I'm saying politically correct, because stay away from that. You feel what I'm saying? Unless she's like really adamant and she's like hardcore, then you might want to eject yourself from that. But when I say being not politically correct, I mean, you know, hey, look, everybody says that females are expected to be treated like precious little angels. Bro, trust me, a lot of these females, their sense of humor is is just as jacked up as ours, right? A lot of them, their sense of humor is just as bad. You just have to gauge her. You just have to see if she's vibes with you. And then when you do see that, there you go. Right? There you go. Now you're making good conversation. And that's all attraction is. That's what it is. It's free, it's a vibe. That's why chicks, they're all about vibes and stuff. They're all about the vibe, the feeling. That's what it's all about. That whole vibe thing. See, the more logical it is, right? Of course, being logical has its place for us men. Of course, we're not all goofy and happy-go-lucky and this funny guy all the time. Of course, we do have to be logical in the right place at the right time, but everything has a right place at the right time. I'm talking about when you're with her in general, when you're just cooling with her, when you're trying to get the mood going, when you're trying to get things hot and heavy. That's how it is. That's what attraction is. It's just being laid back with it. Laid back. You ain't worried about what she thinking about you. You're just being laid back. You're just being yourself. Okay? So anyway, I hope this video helped. Let me know what y'all thought. Peace.